it's about the full moon of 5th of February in Cancer, Ashlesha Nakshatra at 22 degrees. And this is the 5th full moon in row that is happening around 22 degrees, including the lunar eclipse of November 2022. Even the next full moon in Leo Purva Falguni Nakshatra would be at 22 degrees. If you have any natal placement at this degree or around this degree, then something important is happening in that area of your life. The timeline can be around after or before the upcoming lunar eclipse on May 5th. If the past few months have been difficult for you to make any progress on your goals, you were just not feeling right, rather frustrated about how things are, and is tired of waiting for things to happen, then with this full moon in Cancer, we can be more clear and realistically optimistic about the events to happen that you have been waiting for since long. We have Jupiter's fifth aspect on this full moon, and full moon generally enhances or awakens our sensitive side. Whichever emotion that you are carrying around this full moon, the same will grow. So it is required to stay balanced and have right mindset during this full moon. This full moon is in Ashlesha Nakshatra, Mercury's Nakshatra. So it impacts our thoughts, ideas, and communication the most. And our approach towards thinking can be more emotional in nature as it is Cancer sign. Full moon indicates closure. The matter reaches at its peak as the moon is fully grown. Now, with the full moon, we can see things very clearly. There is no confusion. We also have no more retrogression. And when luminaries, the sun and the moon, make any strong connections like conjunction or opposition, there is a shift in the existing energy from that junction point. And this happens every 15 days. And in those 15 days, moon carries the same energy of that sign, that nakshatra, where the new moon or the full moon is happening. And while it touches the different signs, the planets, and even your natal planets, no major event in our life happens without any connection with the luminaries. The full moon, its sign and its nakshatra gives us an idea of what kind of approach can help us for next 15 days till the next new moon. The current full moon carries the energy of the Cancer sign and Ashlesha Nakshatra for next 50 days. It is the time to consciously protect and secure what we are attached to, but also to reflect and release any unwanted emotions that we are holding on to. Ashlesha is a Gandant Nakshatra. It touches our unhealed wounds. Cancer is a clingy sign known for holding on feelings, pain, and keeps the emotions hidden. Lord of Ashlesha, Mercury in Sagittarius, is urging us to talk about it openly. So, with full moon's light, any hidden emotions, some painful secrets can be revealed, and this can bring clarity. The uniqueness of this full moon is the moon is heading towards Gandanta point, which represents our difficult emotions and entangles us like a coil of serpent. The nodes of Gandanta gets open with any planet touching this point. And we have moon, our mind touching this. So old and dead emotions can be triggered with this full moon. Nothing happens on the same day, but it's the beginning. Gandanta is a time where something ends and there is a fresh start with new awareness. Gandanta happens when a planet transits from a water sign to a fire sign, or from Mercury ruled nakshatra to Ketu ruled nakshatra. Ashlesha full moon can bring end with transformation, and with Magha Nakshatra, there will be a new beginning of life. So expect some change or beginning of transformation where Cancer and Capricorn sign is placed in your chart. The 4-10 axis of the natural zodiac and the Cancer Capricorn sign in your chart are getting activated with this full moon. It's your home, family, heart related matters versus your work zone, your head, and your public life. With Cancer, it is all about what we love, we care, where we are connected emotionally. Whereas Capricorn is our duties, responsibilities which we must consider, whether we want it or not. It's our dharma, duties, and Cancer is our comfort. With this full moon, all lights and our focus are on Cancer Capricorn sign of our chart. It will bring some more awareness, clarity about these two signs particularly. We shall get to know something new which can bring some change if we pay attention and if we follow our intuition. It is very likely that you may get anxious and intense about the change. But it is best to keep our fears under check around this full moon day. There can be emotional dryness, and you may look for freedom for your bondages. It is advisable not to go to extreme on any matter and take any rash decision in the flow of emotions. Be modest in your approach. Calmly understand the information that you receive or the event that is happening. Analyze it and take a mindful decision. And that's the theme of this full moon. Be observant on your mindset during this time, as your thoughts will give you the clues of the area of change with this full moon. This Cancer full moon has fifth aspect of Jupiter, which assures ultimate positive outcome and divine support, play of luck in whatever happens. Moon will conjunct Ketu on 12th of February. This time can be challenging as it may show some ending and a new beginning. Things won't be the same after this. Apart from that, we do not have any other major connections with moon in this 15 days. There is certainly influence of Saturn, Venus, Jupiter and Mars by their seventh aspect. We have Sun and Venus eighth to this full moon. Mercury, the lord of Ashlesha, makes 6-8 relation with this moon. Also, from Sun, Mercury, the lord of Ashlesha, will be 12th. So, we have active 6th, 8th, and 12th house from this full moon. Look for Jupiter's blessing in any challenging circumstances. Generally, in this juncture time, you cannot even avoid taking some decisions. The time is such, you are forced to take some decision. So it is best to stay calm, understand well, and then decide. Cancer makes our home, our domestic life, and we are very sensitive in the area where Cancer is placed in our chart. But also keep an eye on Capricorn, our work zone, our karmas. It is important to bring balance between these two, work life and your home life. And that's the theme of this full moon. Its connection with Gandanta Nakshatra indicates releasing limitations, old structures from our surrounding that is not working for us, and to adopt new ones. Have emotional cleansing as the moon is in water sign. Ashlesha is all about being alert and the awareness which leads to transformation. Ashlesha has serpent energy that is transformative in nature. Snakes periodically shed their skin which is no longer helping them to protect themselves. And Gandanta also indicates to look for freedom, let go, and change yourself at some level. Shade those difficult emotions which are outdated, but you have been holding on them strongly. Ashlesha also has protective energy. It only gets negative when there is a danger of survival and threat on their emotional security, fundamental rights. Only when there is restlessness or insecurity in the environment, then it can be harmful. Otherwise, there is calmness under right environment. Also, don't try to force any change. Otherwise, you may end up hurting yourself. Shedding skin is a natural process, will automatically happen with time. Just be aware that now the time is close for that and respond well when that happens. Like serpent, your tongue can be poisonous. So watch your words, what you say, as it might hurt others. Lord of Ashlesha, Mercury, the planet of mind, can encourage you to do a lot and deeper thinking than usual. And wise thinking, as Mercury is in Sagittarius. Use your intellect, be practical and analytical on all your emotional responses. Check if the information you have received is making any sense and in what way it can impact you in long run. Just be aware. Let us see for each ascendant where you have to be loving and caring like mother. Speak with emotions and create a sense of security in that area. Check the Cancer and Capricorn sign and its house placement in your chart. Their significance can be triggered with this full moon. It is not about a good or bad impact on anyone. But with this full moon, you need to protect the concerned area with care and love. Create a secure environment and put your analytical mind with emotions to get your answers and solve your problems. Start with Aries. For Aries, the light of this full moon is on your home, your family members, your vehicles, your possessions, and your soul will be with your job, career, and your public life. Improving your health, fixing your daily routine, relocation, travel can be on your focus. It's the time to increase your knowledge and have wise communication with your friends and siblings. Taurus, Cancer full moon can bring clarity in your thoughts related to your future, any relocation, travel to distant places, and even higher education, learning something new. You may adopt some changes in the way you handle your finances, your family, especially your children, and stock market activities. Update yourself with the latest and be gentle in your communication. Gemini, this Cancer full moon will make you work on your relationships, your tax matters, inheritance, finances, and any challenging family matters. You may have new opportunities in property matters or even in your work zone. It's the time to improve your personality, your health, nurture your family, and bring security with your finances. Cancer, you will shine with this full moon. There will be increased courage, strength, but be gentle, calm, and caring with all your close relations and partnerships. Try and improve your communication. Be clear and specific. Travel would be on your mind, spending some time alone, and anything related to foreign country can find its closure. It's not the time to take unnecessary risks or get into conflicts. Focus on maintaining good health. Leo, this full moon can bring new opportunities of investment. Improve your finances by that. Even focus on your diet and health. Do spend some time with nature. Go on vacation and develop new skill for self improvement. Be careful with your stock market dealings. It is best to release, let go any toxic habits and surrender whatever you are holding on. Virgo, this full moon assures emotional security, fulfillment of your hopes and wishes. There can be peace and happiness. You are recognized for your skills on your work front. It is the best time to share. Use this positive energy among your friends and your network. Libra, with Cancer full moon, you will achieve success in your work zone or in whatever activity that you are into. Your aim is to attain satisfaction, peace at home, have strong foundation and bond with your family. You may complete your documentation work on travel or even your higher education matter. Scorpio, Cancer full moon can make you think more about spirituality, having some adventure, and expanding your knowledge about it to learn something new and widen your vision. Be mindful on how you are communicating your feelings and thoughts with your family and others. It is best time to bring some change in your life and pay attention to your health. Sagittarius, this full moon provides you new ways to invest, earn more, or even some breakthrough in your career that you have been looking for since very long. You can also focus on building your strong image. Now is a great time for you to reevaluate your eating habits and understand what matters the most for you. Best time to heal any issues within your family and have clear communication. Do take care of your health. Capricorn, there can be complete makeover in your image with this full moon. Your relationship will get better, even your health and your daily routine. You may restore your faith, confidence, and your luck would enhance with any foreign opportunities. It's the time for you to be caring and affectionate towards whoever you come across. Aquarius, Cancer full moon will bring some change in your routine, day to day life. You may restore discipline for your good health. Long awaited success and rewards can be received. Your foreign travel chances can trigger with some new investment opportunities. Be grateful and show your gratitude for what you have received. It is the time to get inward and reflect on things that you need to let go to grow in your life. Pisces, this Cancer full moon puts all lights on your social network and your friendships, your rewards. Now is a great time to work on your desires and achieve your goals. Best time to make long term plans regarding your career. Spend time with your children and also develop some new hobby or take pleasure in expressing your talents. That was all about all 12 ascendants. To summarize, this full moon in Cancer, Ashlesha Nakshatra, encourages to reflect on your emotions. Be mindful on your responses. Go back on your tendency to care and contemplate if you are doing enough for the matter in front of you. The theme of this full moon is to throw some light on all the hidden and the dark areas of your life. Bring clarity and awareness there. Make the necessary changes for your own progress. Make your emotional ground solid. Heal from the past so you can build up strong and safe environment for yourself. It is the time to start planning new adventures, goals, new projects, or some new activity. Say hello to new ideas and explore. The rest will certainly follow. Best wishes to everyone with this full moon. Thank you for your time. Do write in your comments and queries, and I'll see you all soon.